Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bean Dip Podcast. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode. Love it. Love you guys. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking. Man, I've been having a problem, dude. And honestly, it's not been like as if it's like a. When I say I've been, it's not like something that's just barely been happening. Like, dude, I've been struggling with this shit for a long time, dude. And it could be a number of factors. We'll get through it, but the problem is late night eating, dude. Why the fuck is food so much better at fucking midnight? I like when I wake up to eat food, right? When you wake up, you know there's breakfast time. Usually I can't even eat food like super early. If it's 8 in the morning, like once it hits anywhere from like 8 or earlier and up to like 9:30, I'm just not hungry. I got no appetite. Once it hits 10 o'clock, dude, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like hungry, but I can eat, right? And I know I should eat because if I don't, I'm gonna eat like a fucking fat fuck, maybe during lunch and who knows at night, right? You know, generally I like to keep it at 2 meals a day, right? Like I'll have like something just a little bit before lunch, probably like 11, 10:30. And then I'll probably eat something like around 6 o'clock, right? 6 o'clock, I'm pretty hungry. I'm ready to munch. But I don't know what it. Here's the factors that I think happens, right? A lot of the times when I'm getting home late, I could either be coming from work, or I could be doing a show, right? Or kicking it with homies, and out of all those three things, there are two things that happen in those situations. The first one is I'm always fucking getting high in these scenarios. At a show, at work, okay, maybe that's not the best thing to say. And with the homies. Let me clarify with the work part. It's not like I'm just getting faded during work. You know what I mean? I would if I could. Don't get me wrong. But no, yeah. It's usually after work. I'll chill with my coworkers. We'll smoke a bunch of weed and, we'll have a couple beers. Right? And when it comes to a show, like I said, I'm not drinking heavily or smoking a bunch of weed before before my actual set. It's afterwards. It's after I'm done with my set, I'll just drink. I'll drink and I'll smoke. Like, fuck it, I'm chilling now, right? And the third one is with the homies. Like, what are we doing with the homies? It's getting faded, chilling, drinking. And all those things happen at night. Okay, they're not happening during the day. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like day drinking. I don't mind day smoking, all day and all night smoking. I don't mind. But I know weed is one of the main culprits because fuck, bro. Who doesn't like to eat when they're high as hell, dude? Eating is probably the best activity to do when you're high. Everything just tastes amazing. You just drown in the food. It's crazy. But I do think the one thing that tops it off, where I just go fucking stark raving mad in the fucking fridge, is when I have alcohol. Dude, believe it or not, alcohol gives you the craziest munchies, dude. Like if I'm just out all night smoking weed and that's it, I'll come back home and, maybe I'll eat something. Maybe, it might be lighter, because I'm just faded. I'm not like a fucking monster. Dude, when I'm drinking and faded, I'm a goddamn beast, dude. I can't control my fucking cravings. The other night I came home and, sure enough, I'm buzzed and faded, and my mom had what'd she have? She had tuna in the fridge. She had fuck, what's that shit called? It's beef, but it's like ground beef with ketchup on it. What the fuck is that shit called? I don't fucking know. It's some kind of beef kind of thing, right? That tofu, not tofu, fucking tuna. And what else did I ate? One more fucking thing. It might have been chicken or something, but I ate all of it, bro. At 2 in the morning, I fucking ate it all. And, you know, the next day, my mom was like, dude, are you that much on drugs where you're just eating everything? And I told her, look, I don't know what happened. I know I ate a shitload, but it's that alcohol, bro. Like the weed, I already say, yeah, the weed makes you hungry. But when you're on weed and alcohol, those munchies are insane, bro. Those munchies are crazy stupid. Those munchies are fucking, they're just the fattest fuck inside of me. You know what I mean? This was just do it, right? Eat it. Grab that cupcake. No, I don't eat sweets, but I don't know. Personally, I just think when it comes to the late night eating, fuck, bro. It's just, like when you're eating throughout the day, you kind of feel like you have to eat. You're eating because you have to eat. The late night eating is like you don't have to eat. You're just eating because you want to eat. And I think that's why people pig the fuck out, right? Even last night, what the fuck did I get? You know, the homie, he was hungry, so we stopped by a spot and I got taquitos. Shout out to fucking taquitos, dude. They're fire, you know, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get something. We had some fries with it. Bro, that wasn't enough. I ordered more fries and fried zucchini. I didn't eat the fried zucchini. I had one, but I ate most of the fries. And Jesus, dude, it's just a problem. You wake up feeling full. That's not a good thing, right? Imagine fucking waking up feeling full and still having to take your morning shit. It's just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? I need to stop doing this. You know, I bet you if there have been times where I've been pretty good at like stopping myself from eating late. I think one thing that could help a lot of people from not eating late is, dude, don't fill up your fridge. Your fridge does not need to be filled up. You know, I know a lot of the times people are like, I just have snack food. You know what ends up happening? You just end up filling up your fridge and cabinets with snack food. You end up filling it up with all this easy to eat stuff. And you know, I'm here at my parents right now for a bit, and you know, they just have all this easy microwavable food, which is, you know, don't get me wrong, it's fire as fuck. I love it, but Jesus Christ, dude, I needed some fucking veggies in my life, dude. So I had, you know, I was kind of like bashing my mom's diet a little bit. My parents are like, my mom was like, oh, my stomach, it's feeling gassy. And I was just like, maybe you guys need to change your diet. Maybe you need more greens, you know? And they're like, we eat salads all the time. Like, bro, it's not the same thing, right? Lettuce is not, there's no nutritional value in lettuce. It's like straight water, right? And they bought some broccoli and carrots and all that. And fuck, dude, I've been having to pluck at that broccoli, dude. You know? So I'll cook it, I'll pan fry it with some whatever fucking side shit they have. They had like potatoes and chorizo right now. And you need those greens, man. You need those fucking greens, dude. And that's like what I need to be doing for my own diet is no fucking late night eating, even though it is the best time to eat. It feels good. I don't know. Maybe I got to be sober more often at night. You know what I mean? And I need more greens. You know, you can never get enough greens, I think, right? Somebody said if you eat too much carrots, your skin tone turns fucking orange, but I don't know how much I believe that. Yeah. It just, I don't know what it is, bro. In my head, when it's happening, I'll be like, fuck, I shouldn't be doing this. But the craving is so goddamn crazy. Right now, I feel like now I know how like heroin junkies and fucking crack addicts feel. It's just like, bro, you want to not do it. A lot of the times you don't want to do it, and you know you shouldn't do it. But fuck, bro, as soon as you open that fridge and that light hits your face, god damn, it's a new life, bro. It's a thrill. You know what I mean? I'm ready to shoot some spaghetti into my veins and shit. You know what I mean? Some fucking refried beans, fucking just smoke them, I don't know, bro. And I do have to find a way to like get away from that. And I think it starts with like earlier in the night. You know what I mean? Yesterday I tried to curb it. I did try to curb it. I bought like two, and these are my fucking. I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned it on the podcast before, but one of my fucking weaknesses for like liquor store junk food is these cheese sticks with like salami wrapped around them. Dude, though, I fucking love those. Whenever I'll have these little like fucking random cravings of things that I like, and I will buy that shit all the time and just be eating it. I remember I was having these cravings, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on the podcast before too, is I'd go to our local supermarket, right? And they would have this chicken salad stuff. And I'm sure it's not good for you, right? It's just a bunch of shredded chicken in mayonnaise and peas and carrots, right? It's probably not the best for you. But I couldn't help it, dude. I fucking loved eating that shit with chips, dude. That shit was so good. And it would fuck up my whole way of eating because I would go grocery shopping. I would get that little container of fucking... hold on. Parents are here. Sorry about that, guys. My daddy's got some crazy OCD, and I didn't put away some of the food, so I'll get to that, right? Fucking speaking of food. And I forgot where I was leaving off, but yeah, those veggies, dude, you gotta have them, man. You gotta have those veggies, and I was like, I need to find a way to like, and like I said, I tried doing it. I got my fucking evil little fucking craving snacks with some peanuts, right? I got two of those cheese stick bullshits with salami wrapped around them and a bag of peanuts. And I thought that would be cool. Like, this is gonna like, it'll set me right for the night, right? I probably won't even be that hungry when we dip. And I don't think I necessarily was. But I do feel like there was like this deep part of me that couldn't wait to get back home to look in the goddamn fridge, dude. I know there is like that part of me. So, my homie ended up wanting to go to this place anyway. And so we go, and, I just know I shouldn't bust it, but I'm just like, fuck. Also, dude, honestly, food and drugs go hand in hand. Because it's like, how are you going to be around somebody who's doing the thing that you're trying not to do, and you're not going to do it, right? If you're a fucking crackhead and you're trying not to do crack, and you're kicking it with your homie who does crack, dude, it's going to be hard for you to be like, nah, I don't think I should be busting that right now. Right? So if my homie's going to a fucking spot to munch, right? And I'm with him. Here's the thing. I don't want to be like, no, I'm not going to get something, because if he gets something and then I end up picking off his food, I'm the dickhead. It's like, bro, you should have got something. And it's like, but dog, I'm trying to look out for my diet. Then why the fuck are you eating my fries, homie? Get the fuck, you know what I mean? It's that whole, I got to control myself, dude. It's tough, man. Who knew food could be a crazy fucking drug, right? No wonder America is like the obesest country. Is that even a word? Obesest? Fattest? Fattest country in the world? Obesest. What is an obesist anyway? Somebody who's against obesity? I'm an obesist. Or somebody who's pro obese? I have no idea. But food is just hella addicting, bro. And I think I gotta learn to curb it. You know, whenever I would buy groceries, I would always buy groceries that you just have to cook. You gotta cook them, right? Because that makes it harder for me to just like pick up snack food and just eat real quick. Because usually what happens when you get snack food, I'm telling you, you're just eating that shit. You're getting full off of snack food. And then when you get hungry again, you're eating like a ferocious fucking animal, dude. It can't be good for my health, you know what I mean? Uh, I've been doing, maybe you guys, if you guys have any suggestions out there of what I could do to help halt the late night eating, and maybe if you guys want to share a little bit yourself with if you guys struggle with that in the comments. It's tough, man. I think everybody eats late. Everybody does. I'm not saying like how often or not, but I'm sure everybody eats late, and it's a problem for everybody, you know. And I think it's a result of having too much food in the house. So that's my solution. Less food in the fridge and more foods to cook, not snack on. If you guys got a better solution, let me know. Um, I was actually kicking it with one of my homies. He picked me up after work, and I was chilling with the coworker, and it's so crazy, dude, when you introduce two people who are like into the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I was this guy's friend first. You know what I mean? And then they just find this crazy connection, and they started talking about anime, right? These two dudes are like hardcore into anime, right? And look, I'm sure some of you are gonna hate me, but dude, I just don't really fuck with anime. I've watched anime. There's some shows and movies that I've watched and I think are good. But am I just like this fool that's running through anime, like just running through anime content? I don't know, dude. There's my biggest problem with anime, right? And one of the dudes that was right there actually he said like, no, you're not wrong about that. And they go on to explain more, but basically my main problem with anime is there are straight episodes of nothing happening except these dudes having monologues and dialogues and these long stretches of conversation that I'm sure are like embedded in what's happening in the story, in the narration. But god damn, bro, sometimes it's just boring to watch an animated cartoon figure standing there fucking just thinking out loud. And that's literally the scene for like 5 minutes, right? And when I said that to them, at first I'm thinking, maybe I could be exaggerating and it's just a short attention span. But one of the dudes literally said, nah, you're not wrong about that. Like, he's a fan of it, but they admitted that sometimes, because when shows come on every week, right? So most of these anime cartoons are derived from books, those manga, comic books, and all this other stuff, right? And it's like a series of these books. So most of the time, these cartoons are following the books. So what ends up happening is, let's say the cartoon already went through the first series, right? And now they're waiting for the next series to come out to be able to pump out new stuff for the show. Because there's nothing new that has been written, from the original creators like that are writing in the book, these shows sometimes will have 2 weeks, 3 weeks of episodes where it's just filler. All they're doing is making up some bullshit where these people just have conversations just to extend it until something new comes out. And look, there's an argument. There's an argument that can defend that, where it's like, you know what, that's actually pretty dope. It's evolving the story. It's it's having you understand what's going on more. But to me, it's like, bro, I don't need 3 episodes of that. 1 episode is cool, and then you move on, right? And I just don't gravitate towards that. You know what I mean? And most of the characters, like, I'm not a nerd for them. Like, there's people who are just nerded out by the characters in these shows, and I just don't find the characters very compelling. They're either very smart, very aggressive, or balanced. And I just don't care about them a lot. You know, it's more about the story. Like, I guess, one of the dude that I was kicking it with, my homie, he has this anime character on his window, and the guy seen it and identified. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up." The character, that character. I'm like, and it might have been a Dragon Ball Z character, but have I ever felt like that towards a Dragon Ball Z character? Not really. I usually when it came to like Goku and Vegeta, I had the same relationship with them as I do with the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. Right? Like, basically Goku is the Roadrunner and Vegeta's Wile E. Coyote. They don't necessarily have that dog cat chasing thing kind of going on, but it's like the Wile E. Coyote never wins. Same thing like Vegeta. He never wins. He's a bitch. And then Goku's just this lighthearted dude that just, like, everything great happens for him. He's the world's strongest dude without even trying, right? I just don't, there's not that much depth to what I think. And there's been so many episodes that I remember where it was just like, these 2 characters are about to fight, but they go through a whole episode of these guys just nervously waiting to fight each other. That will be a whole episode, right? And the homie, he's all like, "Oh well, what's the last movie you seen?" And I know where he's going with it, right? He's trying to say, like, I just need these flashy pictures and constant action just to be entertained. And it's not that, bro. Like, I told him, I was like, dude, I could watch slow ass movies, right? It's not that, but there's just something about the flow of an anime that I just get thrown off. How do you say it? It just drags on the episode. It's not for me, dude. I don't know what to say. I've tried looking into animes. I've watched them, and it's cool, bro. It's cool, but it's just not something I am, like, hung up on. I don't read the manga books. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of those times, those books are just meant to jerk off to. I'm sure the stories are fucking dope, and a lot of people are gonna be like, "Well, you never heard of this one, da da da," and fuck that. Even though their titties are bomb, doesn't mean you have to jerk off. You could be a regular. It's like, dude, come on, bro. Come on, dog. I think the last anime I seen, but I didn't finish it, is Chainsaw Man. It's just basically this dude who had this pet that was like part demon, kind of, and he was like a poor guy, so he would, or as Tom Segura calls it, poor. He's a poor, and he was having to kill demons, right? And he was fighting off these demons, and I think these demons end up killing the shit out of him and his little dog demon or whatever. And what happens, I think what a demon needs is to drink blood to be able to rejuvenate or fucking like heal themselves. And I believe the dog drank the boy's blood or something, and they ended up combining. And so he could be a regular dude, but when he needs to, he could turn his head and his hands into chainsaws. That's what the whole thing is, you know? And hey, dude, some dudes get fucking super heated and excited for stuff like that. And I don't know, bro. I'm just like, here's the thing. I know what I'm interested. My interests change all the time. I used to read a lot more books before, but now I'm just like, I just don't have the attention span for it right now. I don't want to read no books right now. All I want to do is watch sports and fucking watch superhero content. Not every kind of superhero content. I like my own shit, but that's just what I'm into. It's easy for me to just gravitate towards too. I don't have to try to like it or try to understand why I like it. It just happens, you know? And trust me, I've tried. I've tried getting into anime, but it's like, unless I like the show, I'm not going to really just be getting into anime. You know? It's just not my forte, bruh. And don't get me started on hentai, dog. Don't get me started on hentai, bro. That shit is weird, dude. And I know you anime fucks fucking jerk off to that shit. Fucking octopuses raping teenage girls and shit. Animated. It's crazy, dude. I don't know why anybody would jerk off to that kind of stuff. You know, I'd rather jack off to a stepmom teaching her steps on how to jack off. I don't know. That borderline incestuous porn. And for some reason, that shit's just on, like, the algorithm of Pornhub. Why the hell is that, like, the main algorithm? Are you fools just fucking straight up deliberately searching in for step family porn? Like, what the hell is that? It's just crazy, man. I don't know. I'm just not that much into anime, dude. I mean, there's some animes that I still think I would like to get into. But, you know, like, I'm not going to just be fucking number one fan of, like, I'll never watch Naruto. I'll never watch that shit. You know? That's like just one anime that I know everybody loves. My friend's been telling me to get into JoJo's Big Adventure or something. Dude, I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm just not that interested. I don't know. Maybe you guys could shoot some animes my way. I don't necessarily know what my style of anime is that I like. What the fucking Akira, that's we were talking about that movie the other night too, and that's a really good one. One Punch Man, but see, these are like popular ones that everybody likes. I'm not in the trenches of anime to be like, yeah, dog, I'm an anime head, bro. What's up? Let's get down, you know? I don't know. Yeah, anime is just weird, dude. It's like every chick is jack offable. Every fucking female in anime is like, you can have a crush on her and just be jacking off to her. And every dude is like some kind of emo guy with his hair down, or that's like their cool guy. The cool guy for animes is the emo dude with his hair slightly covering his eyes, and he's a pretty boy, and he's not too muscular, but he's suave and delicate. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah, maybe you guys could show me, but it's just not my thing. Anime's not my thing. Fuck it. I don't know. Prove me wrong somehow. How are you gonna prove me wrong? It's a preference. You know what I mean? Is what could I? You know, I don't know. I don't know what I would watch ahead of anime. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'd watch ahead of anime, dude. Dude, you guys already know I've been on that Boys Tip and Gen V. Those shits are good shows. Not anime, but superhero stuff. But I don't know. You guys check it out. You guys go watch it a couple episodes of Chainsaw Man, and then go watch a couple episodes of The Boys, and you come back to me about what you like more. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that same guy that liked that anime that I work with. Homeboy. Here's what I've been finding about people that don't come from LA, the outsiders of LA. I feel like people that are like outsiders of LA don't like LA. And, personally, I love LA. I love living in Los Angeles County. And I never really got why people hated it. I mean, the only things that I've heard or possibly made connections of, they say that people in LA are not friendly. We're either not friendly or we're fake. What else? It's expensive in LA. I think that might be the only two reasons as to why people wouldn't like it, is the fact that either I guess people from Los Angeles are not friendly, or they're fake, or it's too expensive out here. And honestly, I don't understand why everybody wants to be said hi to. Like, why do you want just a random person to be saying hi to you all the time? Or why would you want to live in a small town where everybody knows your business? Right? In big cities like this, nobody knows who you are, and nobody gives a fuck who you are. Right? Everybody's here doing their thing as to why they're here. There's no time for anybody to just stop and look at you and be like, hey, I want to get to know you. There's I don't know how many millions of people in LA County, and you want a lot of people to just stop and look at you and be like, let me talk to you for fucking 20 minutes because something about you seems interesting. I'm sorry, dude. There's a bunch of you interesting people here in LA. Right? And you want to pick one person, or I'm not here. I hope I'm not coming off like, I'm just saying there's a lot going on. Right? And when there's a lot going on, I think it's very hard for people to just focus in on one thing. I just don't understand the not friendly part. Fake. Here's the thing, dude. I've met people who are fake that aren't even from LA. So that's not even a thing. That's not even a real thing. There are some fake ass people out there who are not from LA. Now the non-community aspect of LA, I get it, bro. There's not a lot of like unity, right? You have your little areas, that you have your community, but for the most part, that little area is the only community. You know what I mean? You're not going to jump from community to community and be like, yo, what's up? Accept me. People don't know who the fuck you are, dude. There's a lot of shit going on. There's fucking crazy people out here. There's violence, and you just want somebody to open their arms to you and be like, yeah, fucking come into my life and meet all my loved ones. You know what I mean? And we're just not even going to care who you are. I think the main thing in LA is what people do is like, they let you in slowly. You have to be like, it's like you hang out once, maybe like another time you guys hang out, but it's got to be something where it's just like little by little, you're showing somebody who you are. Just full blown throwing yourself in the fire to somebody is dangerous in any state, any place. I guarantee it. You ask anybody, you can move to fucking Virginia, and if you just automatically want to be like, whoa, what's up? Accept me into your life. Hey, da da da, just all this. I guarantee that's not going to work either. Either that or you both are just fucking lonely, retarded people, you know? And expensive, I'll give you fucking expensive. You're right, dude. LA is hella expensive. Dude, I barely have enough money to wipe my ass, dude. Barely, dude. I gotta fucking pay to ride the bus. I gotta pay to eat. Dude, you basically gotta pay to shit too. If you're not living anywhere, I mean, even if you are living somewhere, you're paying that rent just to be able to shit in your toilet. That's why I used to say, dude, I condone homeless guys fucking shitting on your walls, bro. Like, where can these guys go and take a shit, like, peacefully with, and if you're broke, you know, I remember I was in Hollywood and I needed to kill some time, but I had to take a shit. And, you know, you can't use, say if I went to a Jack in the Box, I can't use the restroom without buying stuff. So I had to buy a fucking soda for like $2 something, $2.70, $2.60, whatever. It takes $2.60 just to take a shit. So I get it. LA is, it's super expensive, right? And maybe that's why people hate it, because they feel like, oh, it's impossible here. I want to live here, but it's impossible. I'm forced to live with assholes I don't know. And dude, that's the God honest truth. Over here, we're basically all immigrants over here. You know what I mean? People are fucking having to live together and bunk bed together, and it's rough, man. But I don't know. I fucking love it, dude. I was riding with this my Uber driver. He's this dude, this immigrant dude, and I asked him like, hey, how do you like LA? And he was just, dude, I fucking love it, bro. He's like, you have everything right here. You have the nice beaches, you got restaurants, you have clubs, you have just parks everywhere. It's just a lot happening, bro. And even a guy who's like, he said he was a manager of a car wash. I don't think they're making the most money, dude. He's not making the most money, you know? He was doing Uber too, just to be able to pay for extra stuff. But this was said he loves LA, bro. Dude, an immigrant that came here 25 years ago probably had to deal with the harshest of realities, especially coming to a new country, not really being allowed to do much. Yeah, you can work, but you're not sure how accessible things are when you get over here, unless you have family. So it's like, if a guy who's fucking coming to this country and in this state, this county, you know, probably had a rough time being able to fucking stabilize himself, and still he can say, I love LA. Come on, bro. Some of you dudes are just bitches, dude. You know, I know we got gangs and fucking transgenders here, but dude, everybody's chilling, bro. We're all smoking weed. You know, we're fucking kicking it, minding our own business, trying to fucking get rich and die trying, you know what I mean? Some people aren't trying to get rich, but a lot of people are trying to, you know, make a living. It's not easy just to fucking just bring people into your lives. Dude, I've tried just having new friends and bringing them into my life. It's difficult, bro. Some bad shit is bound to happen. At the end of the day, people are looking out for themselves. Honestly, that's why I keep my circle tight. I keep it tight, bro. Just like a booty hole, you know what I mean? Unless you're getting fucked in the ass all the time, but, you know, it's not a lot of dudes are going in there. You know what I mean? It's me and a couple guys. You know, I'm not trying to be Mr. Popular in these streets. You know what I mean? what's that saying? What goes up must come down, you know? And oh shit, the OCD is kicking in. Hold on. Here he is. He's talking. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I left some potatoes out there and it's driving him crazy. They left a whole pot out with water in it, but the food that they cooked that's in the table. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. But yeah, man, I just don't get the hate for LA. I just don't get it, you know, and I think people are just their expectations are too high or they're living in a fantasy world. LA is still real life. Real life shit still happens here, so I just never got it. You know, maybe you guys just need to wear more sunglasses, you know, be a douchebag for a little bit. It doesn't hurt. I don't wear sunglasses, but you know. All right, guys, I gotta go fucking put my shit away. This dude is his OCD's burning. Do I have any shows coming? Just that desert show. That desert show. The Drunken Stone Comedy Fest. And you know, I'll put that in the description if you guys want to buy tickets. It's like a 2-hour mission from here, but if you want something to do, October 20th, it's a Friday. Come through to the desert. We'll do mushrooms. We'll do acid. We'll tell some jokes. You know. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Other stuff will be coming up, and you know, you guys could catch that on my Instagram. You know, I'm gonna be putting up Last Resort Instagram, even though it's not happening right now. Technically, you know, there's not some location, but it's gonna be happening. I also got my Venmo right there if you want to help a homie out. That's always much appreciated. And I think that's it for me, folks. I gotta go put my shit away. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.